Celebration. Welcome. Welcome once again, congregation, to Goat vs. Fish. The morning motivational is about to begin. Please gather round, Goat and Fish. We see here enjoy it for your contemplation and relaxation as you begin. Whenever you are rising this verses to take in the morning motivational, be it early, be it late, be it light, be it dark, whatever the verses may be, it is Goat versus Fish. And we see here in the congregation, Ziggy Bungwa, I Can Fix Amber Heard, eventually Gold, Cole, J Racing, Soul a Little, Cat Crochet, welcome to Goat vs. Fish. Cat Crochet, we've seen you in the vertical verses of Goat vs. Fish. You're about to see a big morning motivational, a whole new verses for you, Cat Crochet. Get ready. Goat vs. Fish reminds you that terms of service prevent Goat vs. Fish from telling you to watch Goat vs. Fish on another platform such as YouTube when multi-streaming. In unrelated verses, Goat vs. Fish is attempting to reach 3,000 watch hours on YouTube. Enjoy this verses of relaxation. We have Sunshine making our glorious musications. Appreciation for Sunshine. Now is a fine verses to tell someone you know, that the morning motivation is live. Are you goat or fish? versus fish, goat 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 versus fish. Goat versus fish, 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 goat versus fish. Goat versus fish, 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 goat versus fish. Oh yes, GoatVsFish, it's that time once again for your morning motivation. But safety first. We've got It's Sunshine on the keys this morning motivation celebration. How you feeling, Sunshine?
I'm feeling very sunshine today.
Feeling very sunshine today. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. Time to clear the old verses. Time to clear the old verses. Fish won by boob. Fish won by boob. Yester verses. Fish won by a boob. With 8,008 for fish. With 8,008 for fish. And we think that I Can Fix Amber Heard may have made some kind of very large contribution, but somehow it got lost in the accounting, or it didn't make it onto the verses. But appreciation, of course. We have to start anew, of course, yes. Something we like to do. Oh. my verses. Oh, wait, just a verses. Wait, just a verses. Wait, just a verses. Okay, continuation. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. A test of goat versus fish. A test of goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. We clear the verses. We clear the verses. Let us take a verses. Let us take a verses. Hi, goat and fish. Let us take a verses to take in the exquisite beauty of the clear board, full of so much potential, so much possibility. Not postability like those Pastafarians of the fence sitter, the flying spaghetti monster, but possibilities of goat versus fish. Possibly goat, possibly fish. It is beautiful to admire it like this, but of course we cannot leave it so. Potential can be a dangerous fence, a beautiful thing to admire. But the longer you admire it, the higher and higher the fence gets. So we're going to count our goat and fish. We're going to count our goat and fish this morning, motivational. But before we do, we will take a verses to admire the potential of goat versus fish, a potential that you help realize every time you watch the Goat versus Fish morning motivational, and a potential that Goat versus Fish hopes to inspire in you. Say, Sunshine, what kind of potential do you see in this congregation?
I see potential that can only reside within that which congregates within the congregation.
Well, isn't that sweet? We're about to engage in a mighty verses. But first, it would be nice to do some preparation. Some preparation. Let's get off the fence. Let's get off the fence with a little bit of rump shaking. Let's get funky in the verses. Yes. Everybody get on up. Everybody get on up now.
Everybody get on up.
Everybody get on up now. Everybody get on up and shake your rump, yeah. Twist your hip. Twist your hip. Move that stove, move that stove. Said to get on up. Said to get on up. We're getting it. Thunder Tracks, you getting it? Eventually Gold, you getting it? Lysergic Freakfish, you getting it? Weed Pipe, you getting it? Let's get it. Lysergic's got it. Oh, we feel the verses loosening up already. I can fix Amber Heard, said to GoatVsFish. Hey, I miss you shaking that glorious plushious rump of yours. Did you know that they said that to GoatVsFish?
That's a weird thing to say to Goat versus Fish.
Well, GoatVsFish is pretty weird.
You didn't charge anything? This is all for free?
Of course, GoatVsFish gives the motivations freely. We've never charged for morning celebrations, have we?
For morning butt swings, side to side.
Oh, getting off your rump is for everyone. It's for everyone. As we have heard from George Clinton, free your mind, and your ass will follow. But in GoatVsFish, it's the reverse. Get up off the fence, get up off the fence. Free your butt, and your mind will follow. If you're feeling in a funk, shake that junk. If you're feeling in a funk, just shake your junk. If you're feeling in a funk, just shake your junk. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the GoatVsFish Morning Motivational. Are you goat or are you fish? It's time to count the goat and fish. Let's get into it. Are you goat or are you fish? GoatVsFish is ready. Ready to make it written. Well, Mom, are you goat or fish? Eventually Gold, are you goat or fish? It's time for morning declarations. We We now change into a new verses. We've gone from the rump shaking. Now we're going into morning declaration. So let's change the mood, or change the patch, or as we enter a new segment, we take on a different verses. Let's see what Sunshine comes up with. We love it. Celebration for fish. Eventually Gold says celebration for fish. We've got a fish. Fish declaration. Fish declaration. Are you goat or are you fish? We've got a goldfish. We've got an eventually goldfish right here, right now. Hell yeah, Sunshine. Lysergic Freak Dick says fish. That's a second fish in the verses. Celebration for fish. That's two fish. Thundertrack says goat. Always goat. Always goat. Celebration for goat. Goat. Sunshine, are you goat or fish?
I'm goat.
Celebration for goat. Two goat and two fish. Ziggy Bungwa says fish for life. We like that fish. We like that life fish. Has Ziggy Bungwa, have you ever been goat? Or has it been fish for life? Has been fish for life. Canada Rami declares goat. Percules declares goat. That's two more goat in the verses. We see you out there. Two more goat. Goats take the lead with 3 goat. Now 4 goat. Now 4 goat in the verses of goat versus fish. Now 4 goat in the verses of goat versus fish. Declarations. Oreo Bandit, are you goat or fish? Wow Mom, declaration time. Are you goat or are you fish? And appreciation, Weed Pipe Fish. Ham Mods, are you goat or fish? We see Wow Mom's declaration. We see a goat declaration from Wow Mom. We see goat. We see you goat. Celebration for Wow Mom goat. Ham Mods, goat or fish. Thunderhead said celebration for goat. We've got Thundertracks and Thunderhead both in the verses. And Oreo Bandit says fish. Hey, said the goat. Who stole my Oreos? Oreo Bandit.
Must be something good. Tell me that you verse me.
Ooh, Sunshine, you're speaking to goat versus fish now. We would love to do that sometime, yes. And you ask me, are you a goat or fish? You ask me to get up that fence. Fence sitters, they just have too much pride. Goat versus fish says knock that pride aside. Are you goat or fish? Are you goat or are you a fish? Are you goat or fish? Tell me that you verse me, yeah. Are you goat or a fish? Are you goat or fish? Tell me that you verse me, yeah. Are you goat or a fish? What about I can fix Amber Heard? Are you goat or are you fish? Paul Pear redeemed a celebration for fish. Paul Pear, appreciation, Paul Pear in the congregation. Evening the verses for 5 goat, and for 5 fish, Paul Pear, welcome to the verses. So here we have an even verses now of 5 goat and 5 fish. Remember, your bits, your subscriptions, your donations, your radiations, all of your contributions go towards goat versus fish, go towards the triumph of the goat. And the fish. Weed pipes is American paddlefish. Getting very specific with it. Getting specific with it. Getting spiffy with it. Getting specific with it. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Reminds you again that Goat vs. Fish cannot tell you to watch Goat vs. Fish on another platform such as YouTube while multi-streaming. We can't do that. Goat vs. Fish also reminds you of the amazing technological capability of computation nowadays to be able to have multiple tabs open at once. So you could have a goat tab and a fish tab at the same verses. Wow. What a celebration. What a celebration it is. Goat versus Fish wishes to draw your attention now, and the counting will continue. The counting will continue to an old versus. To an old versus. For an old versus is as fine as a new. An old versus is as fine as a new. And Goat versus Fish has noticed on the YouTube of Goat versus Fish, an old versus has come back. Sunshine, what do you think of old verses? Do you like them old? Do you like the classics? What do you think when it's a versus?
My fish army is ever growing, and soon I will overthrow the world. Very beautiful, very powerful.
Paul Pear with the fish army. Paul Pear with the fish army.
How old are we talking?
How old are we talking? We're talking ancient verses. Some might even say the first verses. Some might even say the first verses.
Ooh, we're going to the classics.
Oh, yes. There's classic verses, and then there's primordial verses.
Have they been restored into a modern format?
Well, of course. They are so timeless. They're modern. They're ancient. They're all the verses.
My
it's all
fish
happening.
army is ever growing, and soon I will overthrow the world. Very beautiful, very powerful.
Fish army again. Fish army again. Two fish armies. Two fish armies. Let's grow that fish army. Let's grow that fish army right now. Let's grow that fish army right now. Let's show you some fish. Let's show you a couple fish. Here's a fish. And for fish army number two, here's a squishable guy. Squishable guy. The Uncle Bo says goat. The Uncle Bo says goat. Celebration for goat. Goat are breaking this versus wide open while the fish are strategically growing their fish army with bit recruitment and sound alerts. Goat are finding more in the congregation. Goat are finding more in the congregation. That's two sound alerts for fish. This verse is for fish. This verse is for fish. Let's use the flat fish. Let's use the flat fish this verse is. Flat fish. Flat fish for fish. Flat fish for fish and sound alerts. We have two sound alerts for fish. And as for the goat. Ooh, let's do the sun and goat. We haven't done sun and goat in a while. As for goat, sun and goat. So we were speaking of classic verses, of ancient verses. Yes, I'm John! Welcome to Goat vs. Fish. Yes, I'm John. Nice to see you. Sunshine, you have a new fan. Ooh. Speak into that mic. Speak right into that mic.
Sunshine.
We have a new fan in Yes, I'm John. Yes, I'm John is part of the Glowstick fam and the Stay Awake squad, master of the Stay Awake squad. They've known GoatVsFish for a very long versus, and they say, yo, Sunshine, you and Jay were locked in yesterday.
Well, thank you. Yes, I'm John. Thank you. I was trying my best. You know how Jay is a whole tornado on his own. You know, I had to keep up with it.
Wait, what did you just call Jay?
A tornado.
What? What'd you say?
A tornado of inspiration.
Yes, I'm John. Sunshine says that Jay is the tornado of inspiration.
Thank you, yes, I'm John. I appreciate that.
Yes, I'm John. Are you goat or fish? Are you goat or fish? Bryce Douglas Stevens is catfish.
If you'd like to see more of me, I have a Twitch where I stream at It's Sunshine. If you feel up to it, you can follow me there, if you wish.
Yes, I'm John is goat. Yes, I'm John is goat.
Yay!
As long as Yes, I'm John is here. As long as Yes, I'm John is here. Let's get into an ancient verses. We've been talking about classic verses. We do have a very specific classic verses that we wish to share, but as long as we're here on the GoatVsFish Televerses, let's look at the old Yes, I'm John. So you can put a face to the goat. It's nice to put a face to the goat, isn't it?
It's nice to put a goat to a face sometimes.
Like Goaty McGoatface.
More like kissing fish, but yes.
So here's Yes, I'm John. Goat.fish, it's Yes, I'm John.
The toe guy.
Go versus fish.
GVF. Gotta show the GVF commercial.
Nice. Smoking.
That was a classic versus.
Thank you, Weed Pipe.
Yes, I'm John, part of the Stay Awake squad. Have you been staying awake? Let's do one more. Yes, I'm John. Yes, I'm John. We have been doing morning motivationals. This is the 32nd edition, and this is the first verses. We've seen you in the congregation, so we're going to do a little Yes, I'm John appreciation. Please keep the musications going while we preparation the Yes, I'm John appreciation.
Yeah, yesterday was a journey. I'm finding new sounds I should have used with shrimp more. Me too. I also stayed awake to make this congregation too. Thank you. He was able to accommodate my smooth jazz tendencies, so it was nice to be pushed out of my depth into a whole new universe. Oh, he's great at adapting to musicians. This is Happy Apple Tune by Oreo Bandit 82. Oh, he's fantastic. Ooh, yeah, I saw Glowstick live, and Oh man, they're so amazing. I hope they'll let me do this behind their music. Glow stick low, glow stick low, glow stick low.
Some goat and fish never sleep. And verses all night and all day until the distinction fades away.
Oh, it was just them, yeah.
Celebration for the Stay Awake Squad! That was our Yes, I'm John appreciation. Appreciation for Yes, I'm John. Appreciation for Yes, I'm John. Goat versus Fish. Can we post links on YouTube chat for other platforms? Yes. As far as the comprehension on YouTube chat, you can. Yes, you can. Classic verses. We were talking about ancient verses, yes? We are so pleased Yes, I'm John is here, but we were talking about the most ancient of verses. Goat versus Fish even said perhaps the first of verses, yes? The first of verses. So we'll show you. We'll show you. The very first verses, of course, is Goat versus Fish. The very first verses, of course, is Goat versus Fish. But what is the first verses of Goat versus Fish? It would be fair to say that the first verses of Goat versus Fish is not only Goat versus Fish, but the first verses of Goat versus Fish. Yes, the first verses is the first verses. We're talking about the first verses. We're talking about the first verses of Goat versus Fish. Just as Goat versus Fish is the first verses you do in your morning motivational, so too is it true that there is also the first verses of Goat versus Fish, which is Goat versus Fish, and it's also the first verses. This is the verses of first. This is the verses of first. And the verses of first, some say the verses of first is the first verses of Goat versus Fish. The first verses, the verses of first would claim to be the first verses of Goat versus Fish. And the verses of first, it used to be that every goat and fish wanted to be the first in the verses. And goat and fish still want to be the first in the verses. Sunshine, do you find that many goat and fish, they just crave, they want to be first. They want to be first. Have you noticed this?
Well, yeah, that's why they're versing one another, isn't that why?
It would seem that. Oh, sure, they want to be first. The goat and fish want to be first. That's why they verse. Now, there are other verses. Sometimes goat and fish, it's not all about being first. There are other ways to triumph. But if goat and fish had to ponder the verses of Goat versus Fish, saying that goat and fish, they want to come in first, they want to be first, this would be a fair verses. The verses of first is the first verses. You may think that Goat versus Fish is just talking in unifications around as Goat versus Fish, first verses. But have a look at the first verses. Have a look. Oh, hey, Stay Awake Squad. Have a look at the verses of the first, the verses of the first. It's a verses we want to bring back. Here we are watching an old YouTube live stream of Goat versus Fish. It's a meditation stream. It was a brief meditation stream. And once that YouTube post was posted, and here it is, then we scroll down. We say, oh, we don't have to look at any of that. We just want to go to the comments, please. And there's the comments. Canada Rami says, Goat triumphs again with the very first posting. Back in the ancient verses of YouTube, the Goat and Fish clamored to be first. There were entire posts, there were entire videos where there were 3 to 5 to 200 Goat and Fish posting. What did they post in the comments? What did they post in the comments when that new video dropped? They posted first. And it would get hundreds of likes. It would get thousands of likes. Do you remember these first verses, Sunshine, when they would just post first?
Yes, but were they first? Or were they not first?
Well, someone was first. Someone was first. Someone was the first commenter. Was it Goat or was it Fish? In this verses, there seems to be no competition. Canada Rami says, Goat triumphs again with the very first posting. Oh, but then again, Percules, it said that they posted 2 hours ago, and Canada Rami says 3 hours ago. So Waiter versus Canada Rami. How would you say that Goat triumphs again with the first posting? But Percules Canaris is Goat, though. But they don't declare Goat. They don't declare Goat in this post. First things first, when you are making your declaration of first, be sure to declare Goat. But then again, even if Percules did not declare Goat or Fish in their first post, Canada Rami was the first to make a declaration in the commentation. And Canada Rami is declaring Goat, so it was the first for Goat. All of this to verses, Goat and Fish. All of this to verses. All of this is to verses. That when a new YouTube video of Goat versus Fish drops, we want to see Goat and Fish versing for first. We want to see that first versus coming back. We're bringing back the first verses. Artman, welcome to Goat versus Fish. We're bringing back the first verses. We want first. We want first, and we want it to be first Goat, and we want first Fish. We want to know who's the first Goat, we want to know who's the first Fish, and we want to know who versed first, the Goat or the Fish. Every verse is a new YouTube video, a new YouTube short, a new YouTube live. Anytime there's a new YouTube verses and you're scrolling through, check that commentation and see if someone has declared first. And if they haven't, then that versus is up for grabs. That versus is up for grabs. And that's why Goat vs. Fish streams the morning motivational so very early, because we want Goat vs. Fish to be the very first verses, earlier than all the other fence sitters. Goat vs. Fish goes out into the comedy scene Los Angeles, and we ask them, hey, why don't you be a guest on Goat vs. Fish? And do you know what they say? Do you know what some of them say? They say, it's too early for me, it's too early for me. It's not too early for Sunshine. Can we take a Sunshine appreciation, Sunshine? It just occurred to Goat vs. Fish. This is the morning motivational. And who is here with Goat vs. Fish in the morning motivational? Every verse is who rises with Goat vs. Fish in the morning? Who rises with Goat vs. Fish in the morning? Sunshine!
Me!
Sunshine! The sun rises with Goat vs. Fish every morning. Rise and shine, stay awake! Stay awake, stay awake! Everyone, it's time! It's time for your sunrise! Sunshine, time to rise. Rise up. Rise up, Sunshine. The sun has risen! The sun has risen on Goat vs. Fish celebration! Celebration for sunrise! We just think it's a very appropriate verses that Sunshine would rise with Goat vs. Fish every morning motivational. Doesn't that just feel Goat vs. Fish?
It feels very unifying, if you will. But also the congregation wakes up with us.
morning hydrations. Next, we do have a nice studio of Goat vs. Fish. It's brought to you by the congregation of Goat vs. Fish. Artman, are you goat or fish? Art you goat or fish? Art a man a goat or art a man a fish? Artman goat or Artman fish? Artman goat! Next one, are you goat or are you fish? Are you goat or are you fish? Next one says there is no fish. No mud skipper, no true fish, there is only goat. Wow. Next one, coming in with a strong versus, coming in with a Daniel DK type versus for goat. Goat are coming back, fish. We've got 200 for fish. The fish army is ever growing, but 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s. The fish are claiming that the fish army is ever growing, but 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, 9. 9 for goat, though. 9 for goat. It seems like that goat army is growing, too. Patty Steador's fish, celebration for fish. We got the patty fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, fish, fish. Fish, 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 fish. Join us in following Patty Steador. Yo, Patty Steador. Patty Steador the streamer? Patty Steador? Oh, my verses. Patty Steador, you've been a streamer this whole verses? You've been a streamer this whole verses? And you so humbly, you haven't streamed in a while? Well, we'll follow you anyway. Goat vs. Fish will follow Patty Steador. Even if you haven't streamed in a while. We'll follow you. We'll give you that support. We'll give you that support. We'll give you that support. Here we are, Goat and Fish, Goat and Fish. We want to give you now a little musication. We want to give you a little musication, and then Goat and Fish, and then Goat and Fish. We think we're going to look at some news of Goat vs. Fish, okay? Here's Sunshine, and Goat vs. Fish will make our preparation. Sunshine is going to give you some shrine musications as Goat vs. Fish makes preparation to sing you a song. try this. Let's try this. Hey, a classic versus. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish is goat versus fish. And it is what it is. Goat versus fish, the mighty goatfish. Goat versus fish is a goat and a fish. And the goat and fish versus. Goat versus fish brings the verses to you. We promise the verses we tell you are true. What's goat versus fish? You haven't a clue. But it is something to do. It is something to do, and it comes from within you. Celebration for goat. Celebration for goat. Celebration for goat. Celebration for fish. Celebration for fish. Celebration for fish. Goat are always versus the fish. Fish are always versus the goat. And it was written and it was wrote that goat versus fish and fish versus goat. If that doesn't make any sense, just please don't sit on the fence. No, don't sit on the fence. Sunshine, take a versus. Some say goat versus fish is a sham. Some say goat versus fish is a scam. Some say goat versus fish is just spam, but I am what I am. I am what I am. It's a jam. Let's sing about the congregation. Congregation. Put your verses in the chat. Put your verses in the chat and Goat versus Fish. Goat versus Fish will bring your verses into the song of Goat versus Fish. Goat, how do you versus the fish? How do you versus the fish? Fish, how do you versus the goat? How do you versus the goat? You'll see how it goes. Oreo Bandit fish. Oreo Bandit stole Oreos from the goat. As the sun's coming up, lysergic freak fish versus goat versus goat versus goat, so gently and sweetly. Eventually gold versus goat with weapons automatic. Bayonet in 420, fish slaps the fence on the way to verse goat. Wheat pipe lures the goat into the deep waters and watches them struggle as the fish blow bubbles. Yes, I'm John the goat versus the fish with ads. Yes, I'm John, just got served too. Sending the ads over to you. Eventually gold. Eventually gold, just low, 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 low. I can fix Amber Heard. Says be careful, bailed in, you might get some splinters. But fish just blows bubbles back at the fence. Who knows just when Amber Heard will give the word that they are a goat or a fish. Eventually gold versus with jury summons. Eventually gold has jury summons, where they will be forced to judge someone or something, or maybe do nothing at all, and maybe just have to make a phone call. Just know that no matter what the Fence American government requires of you, that you're always welcome to... Oh, what's this?
Jury duty.
Oh, let's hear it. You had something to say?
You know I go to jury duty? Oh, when I was against a fish. You know I attend jury duty? Oh, I do when I was a goat. It's a work in progress. I'm 2% buffering right now, just like the nation behind me.
Speak even closer into that mic. Watch those levels. Watch those levels.
You know I was fish. Oh, when I'm at jury duty. That's the whole song.
Nice. Nice. You can hear songs like that, like It's Sunshine. You know what today? Oh, my verses! Oh, wait, I can fix Amber Heard. What the fence is this? I can fix Amber Heard. You know what today? I'm fish, JK, y'all, though, fence. This is where the fence just thinks they're so special. They make a mockery of fish. The fence sitter says, oh, I'm a fish, JK. But you don't say, I'm a goat, JK. What, do you think it's only the fish that are a joke? What, do you think only the fish are the joke? Tyrus comes in with the fish blob. Tyrus with fish blob. Tyrus with fish blob. And Tyrus with 200 bits. Tyrus with 200 bits. Eventually gold with another fish blob. Celebration.
Under the fence.
Weed Pipe says, actually, I'm fence today, only joking. Fence sucks, celebration for fish. That's, oh, my verses, that's a hilarious one. Did you see that? Weed Pipe was like, I'm on the fence today. No, just JK, I'm fish. Ah, that's such a humorous and original take on Goat versus Fish.
You dropped me.
We love it, we love it. That's a great joke. Now, Many Goat and Fish, we're going to sing you another song before we get into the news. So many Goat and Fish, they request Celebration Island from Goat versus Fish. So that's precisely what we're going to do. We're going to give you a Celebration Island. We'll play it once through for Sunshine to remind them of how it goes. Unless you do you recall? Familiar verses here. Oh, there's a place we can go. Oh, we fish and we goat. It's a place that everybody knows as Celebration Island. As Celebration Island. There's a place we can go. Oh, we fish and we goat. It's a place that everybody knows as Celebration Island. As Celebration Island. Hoof in hoof and fin in fin. Where do the verses end and where do they begin? In a celebration who would win? In Goat versus Fish. Meh. Oh, there are mountains so tall, goat can climb them all, and there isn't even any urban sprawl on Celebration Island. On Celebration Island. Oh, there are mountains so tall, goat can climb them all, and there isn't even any urban sprawl on Celebration Island. On Celebration Island. Celebration for that big old horn. Climbing mountains till the early morn. Long hair, shaggy goat might need to be shorn. A celebration for the goat. There are waters so deep, fish can go there to sleep, and the fence sitter won't even make a peep on Celebration Island. On Celebration Island. There are waters so deep, fish can go there to sleep, and the fence sitter won't even make a peep on Celebration Island. On Celebration Island. Make some noise for that beautiful fin. Bursting through the waves and a glistening. Chalk another one up to the wind. A celebration for fish. Sunshine, take a verses. It begins right after this. Sunshine solo. Celebration Island. On 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 Celebration Island. And Nags 1 subscribes to Goat vs. Fish Celebration. Sprinkles XO follows Goat vs. Fish. Make some noise for Sprinkles. Breakfast Club guy says, every time I hear celebration, it reminds me of congratulations scene from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Oh well, Goat vs. Fish. Let's see some Goat vs. Fish anime then. It's time for anime Goat vs. Fish. Wow. It's anime Goat vs. Fish. Sprinkles XO, are you goat or are you fish? Nags1 has subscribed to Goat vs. Fish. You've been nagging Goat vs. Fish for several months now, and it's so great to have you in the congregation. Nags1, are you goat or are you fish? Breakfast Club guy, are you goat or fish? Sprinkles XO, are you goat or are you fish? Eventually Gold says, rewatching that. Ganja Fairy, are you goat or are you fish? Tyrus, the fish, appreciation for the bits for the fish. And we don't think we counted the Tyrus fish. Let's get that fish. Nags1 says, dude, goat all the way. And that's a subscription for Goat. And Ganja Fairy is Goat. And Breakfast Club guy goes fish. Speaking of the Breakfast Club, Goat vs. Fish, we're just going to do a completely impromptu shout out for just because. Goat vs. Fish. Oh, that reminds Goat vs. Fish. We should make this versus. Goat and Fish. This is a critical versus. Oh. Luke plays chess, follows Goat vs. Fish. Celebration. Lucas plays chess. Are you goat or are you fish? Goat vs. Fish is known to play chess. Can you guys all follow? I'm a streamer trying to grow. Well, how about this, Lucas plays chess? How about, seeing as that is your first time chat, Goat vs. Fish, we love to help streamers grow. We help It's Sunshine to grow, yes?
Oh, yeah.
But Sunshine is a long-standing and not at all sitting on the fence member of the congregation, so Lucas plays chess. We understand that going out here in Twitch and out there into the broader universe can be very daunting, and it can be difficult to know exactly how to grow.
Why don't you follow me?
Yeah, why don't you follow Sunshine, Lucas plays chess? Sunshine is just a humble streamer. It's just a humble streamer who's just trying to grow. We're all trying to grow here on Goat vs. Fish. So maybe Lucas plays chess, maybe ingratiation yourself to the congregation, and then maybe you'll earn that follow from Goat vs. Fish. Maybe you'll earn it from Goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish does play chess. So this is a critical versus. Tomorrow, the Goat vs. Fish morning motivational will not be taking place at its usually scheduled time. Because Goat vs. Fish has a special versus that we are going to be attending. For Goat vs. Fish isn't the only versus in Los Angeles that gets up early in order to provide you glorious motivations to your satisfactions and information and congregation. There are others, and one of those is the Los Angeles Breakfast Club. Make some noise for the LA Breakfast Club. Yes, I'm John, also followed Sunshine Celebration.
Yay! Thank you.
The Los Angeles Breakfast Club was established in 1925. It is over 100 years old. It is where Goat vs. Fish met Dr. Demento at the Los Angeles Breakfast Club. Goat vs. Fish attended the Los Angeles Breakfast Club 100-year anniversary. It's a silly place. Where they do their own morning motivations, their own morning celebrations, and they have Los Angeles informations, and this Wednesday versus, it's the behind-the-counter history of Cantor's Deli with Mark Cantor, third-generation Cantor's owner Mark Cantor. Behind-the-counter history of Cantor's Deli. And Goat vs. Fish is going to go behind the counter of Cantor's Deli, and we're going to go to the Los Angeles Breakfast Club, which takes place. It's an early versus. Sales have ended, but then, next versus is LA Breakfast Club 101st birthday party. Goat vs. Fish might go to that too, as a matter of versus. Maybe next Wednesday versus. Maybe if Sunshine, if you want to wake up early, maybe Goat vs. Fish will treat you to the, what do you think? Next Wednesday, would you be interested in going to the 101st birthday party of the Los Angeles Breakfast Club?
Ooh, I'll follow you up on that.
Yes, we should probably have to get tickets sooner than later because everyone's going to want to go to it.
How much are tickets?
Well, it'll be covered by Goat vs. Fish, by the benevolence of Goat vs. Fish for your service to the Goat vs. Fish Morning Motivations. So we'll reponder that, but we think, and we could go, and we could tell them all about the Goat vs. Fish Morning Motivations. We bet that because everyone at the Breakfast Club gets up so early, we could find some great guests to be on the Goat vs. Fish Morning Motivation at the Los Angeles Breakfast Club. Yes. So Goat vs. Fish is going to go behind the counter. Is going to go behind the counter for this versus. And when from 7 to 9 a.m. and then Goat vs. Fish, we'll have to get back to the studio of Goat vs. Fish. What do you think? Morning motivation 11 a.m. Maybe start the verses at 11:30. What do you say, Sunshine?
Oh, this is tomorrow?
Well, it's Tuesday's verses, is it not? And this is Wednesday's verses. We're talking about next verses.
I have an appointment at 1.
So we see.
But
We could try to start closer to 11, even if it was a short versus. We could even try for 10:30. We could try to start as early as we can. We could do that.
If you're not feeling rushed out of there?
Well, we'll want to stay. Maybe we'll stay till 9:30, and then it would have to be until maybe. We could try for 10:30. We could try, but then there might be fences on the drive back. You never know. It could be difficult verses, but they deserve their morning motivation.
I guess if I leave by 12?
If you leave by 12, and then Goat vs. Fish could always continue the morning motivation even if you have to go.
Yeah, is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay.
So why don't we say just to be safety first, we could say 11, and then maybe we'll start by 10:30 if we can. Maybe we'll start even sooner if we can, but we'll try for 10:30, 11 for the morning motivation next verses.
Sure.
And then if you must leave by 12, then you leave by 12.
Sure.
GoatVsFish, we'll say morning motivational 11 a.m. tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll call it an 11 a.m. morning motivational. Perhaps it will start at 10:30. Maybe it will start earlier, but safety first. Today is Tuesday, yes, and tomorrow is Wednesday versus. Tomorrow is Wednesday versus. We're talking about the next morning motivational because Goat vs. Fish will be going to the Los Angeles Breakfast Club. And as long as we're versing here, why don't we go find the Instantgram of the LA Breakfast Club? So we can share it with you and we can start telling them about Goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish has been to the LA Breakfast Club and will probably become a member of the LA Breakfast Club. Here it is, the LA Breakfast Club. They've got a little fancy mascot there. They make you sit on it when you join. But Goat vs. Fish is going to follow the LA Breakfast Club. And there they are. There they are. Look at this. Look at the fun. Look at the fun they have at the LA Breakfast Club. Look, they're just having a gay old versus. What a little celebration. Wow, it's the Los Angeles Breakfast Club. The Shrine of Friendship, they call it. We don't know if that thing is a goat or a fish, but we'll find out. So here, Goat and Fish, we post a link to the LA Breakfast Club so you can check it out, Goat vs. Fish. This is not a paid promotion. This is just the recognition of Goat vs. Fish that the LA Breakfast Club provides a great services to the community of Los Angeles, and that on occasion, Goat vs. Fish will go there. Goat vs. Fish will go there. So next morning motivation, Wednesday versus morning motivation. Plan to start at 11. Now we are going to cover some news. But we have this anime situation of Goat versus Fish, and it really just inspires Goat versus Fish to want to do this theme. So we're going to get there's the verses. This song is about fence sitters. Did you know that there is a whole system out there, a whole game they call it, where fence sitters just battle one another forever? Sometimes a goat and a fish sneak into there, but it's like all of these fence sitters, it's just fence on fence violence. They're so jealous of Goat versus Fish, they feel like they need to somehow match the power of Goat versus Fish. And it's become this insanely popular kids cartoon for the young kids and guppies. And they're just obsessed with these fence battles. And Goat versus Fish, we just don't know. We just don't know if we can handle it.
Eventually gold contribution $10 from the fish delegations. Celebrations.
Celebration for 10 versus American dollars from the fish delegation. 10 versus American dollars from the fish delegation. Let's get 10 hits and... Celebration for 10 from Eventually Gold!
Another 10 hits, courtesy of Sunshine.
Sunshine hits. Sunshine hits! So here we go. This is how they do it. This is about those fence battlers, about those fence battlers. We'll crank up the speed and see what happens. It goes something like this. I want to be the very fence, like no one ever was. To verse them all is my real test. To verse them is my cause. I will travel across the land and the sea of fish. Teach fence sitters to understand the power of verses. Goat versus Fish, fence him on. It's you and me. You know I'm just fence sitting, fence him on. Oh, you're my best fence in a verse that makes no sense. Fence him on, our hearts are true. Goat or fish, which one is me and you? Oh, you verse me and I'll verse you. Fence him on. Gotta verse 'em all, gotta verse 'em all. Every challenge across the way, with fear I will not face. Goat and fish battle every day while I sit on the fence. Come with me, yes, the verses is right. There is no better team. But are the teams of goat or fish? I don't know what it means. Fence him on, it's you and me. You know I'm just fence sitting, fence him on. You're my best fence in the verses of goat and fish. Fence him on, our hearts are true. But which one is me and you? Yes, you verse me and I'll verse you. Fence him on. Gotta fence 'em all, gotta fence 'em all. So that's Fenceymon. What is it, Sunshine, about those Fenceymon? They just love seeing the fence sitters have fence-on-fence violence with one another, and it's like, where's the goat versus fish? Where's the goat versus fish? Why are they so obsessed with this fence-on-fence violence?
It's because Pokeballs are exciting.
The balls are exciting?
Yeah, the Pokeballs. The goat versus fish balls.
Oh, but goat versus fish, we have a versus right here.
So you got to catch the fence sitters in those goat versus fish balls. The goat fish balls.
We have to capture the fence sitters?
Yeah.
We have to catch all the fence sitters and trap them inside a cage of their own making until they choose goat or fish, at which point they're free to versus.
And you have to make them fight each other to the death.
Get in here, fence sitter! No fence sitter can resist the call. Gotta fence 'em all! Gotta fence 'em all! Get in there, fence sitter. Get in there. You see, this is fun now. Whenever Goat versus Fish needs to do a transition, we can just go to Shrine Time. Such a beautiful versus.
If we can put the chat to the left, so I can read the chat also. Yay, thank you. Oh, hi.
Never deny Sunshine the chat. That knitted goat was made by Wow Mom. Goat vs. Fish wants you to know that when eventually Gold or any other member of the congregation makes a contribution to Goat vs. Fish, and you want to know where does that contribution go? Where does it go? It goes right here. It goes right here into the coffers of Goat vs. Fish. The riches, the coins. It goes right here into the donation bin of Goat vs. Fish, where it accumulations. This is where eventually Gold's 10 vs. American dollar donation went. All of your contributions go here, right here at the shrine of Goat vs. Fish, and we use it to invest. We use it to invest in Goat vs. Fish. To invest in the verses. So appreciation for your contribution to Goat vs. Fish. Nag's subscription goes there too. Big Rig 250 says, I see plastic. We rescued it. We rescued it so it could be here instead of in the Sea of the Fish. Or something like that. Bojack! What in the world is this? Says Bojack. This is the shrine of goat versus fish. Bojack, are you goat or are you fish? Where's the gold? Where's the gold? It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Oh, Big Rig says, asks a rhetorical versus where's the gold, and then says only goats know where. The animation was provided by Lauren's Lair Animation, which you can find in the YouTube description, and the goat and fish were knitted by Wow Mom. Now, we have been promising you some goat versus fish news, so please enjoy the shrine of goat versus fish while we preparation the next news story. This next verses comes from July 9th, 2025, but we're going to cover it now. Oh, look, it's a goat. Oh, wait, goat. Goat have been battling fish since the beginning of Goat versus Fish. But in order to stay sharp and competitive, goat have little verses of their own. Fish are known to eat other fish and have voracious appetites. Goat, however, are no slouches in this regard and have a reputation for consuming anything. So how is it that the goat are going to train and get ready and do the necessary preparation to versus those fish? We'll show you how. This is Goat versus Fish News. Information! Goatham, the first professional eating competition between goats. Let's get into that versus. Sounds like a hungry one. Move over, Joey Chestnut. There are new competitive eaters on the scene. Their names are Cash, Rufus, Malamar, Romeo, and Butterball. However, they won't be eating hot dogs as they are strict herbivores. They are also goats. Celebration for goats! Celebration for goats! Goats have entered the eating competition. Now, it should be versed here that the image is not of the competitive eating goats. This is just some kind of Shutterstock image of goats. Now, we know that a fish would say, oh, all the goats look alike. Oh, I can't tell one goat from another goat. But, of course, we know goats can tell goat from other goat. And fish, you'd better start being able to distinguish goat from goat, because you never know which goat is going to be versing you. But as a matter of goat versus fish information, we must make it clear that the goats that we are observing, while definitely goat, that they are not the competitive eating goat. Maybe we'll get to look at those goat. We hope we see the goat. For the past several years, the Riverside Park Conservancy has hired goat gardeners. Goat gardeners. Hey, I can fix Amber Heard. Aren't you a gardener? Does that make you a goat? The Riverside Park Conservancy has hired goat gardeners. The goats from Green Goats in Rhinebeck, New York, Goat versus Fish has been there, provide a vital services just by doing one of their favorite things, eating. Celebration for eating. Celebration for eating. Celebration for eating. Oh wait, this is just a fence. Hey, are we doing? Is there something busy happening over there, Sunshine? Some critical information? Perhaps there is. Perhaps there is. Perhaps there is. Goat versus fish. Perhaps it is a critical versus. Invasive plants and steep slopes are difficult for humans to deal with. Are humans goat or are they fish? They must be fish in this versus. If it's about goats eating and it's difficult for someone else to deal with, then the someone else probably has to be the fish. So we'll just say the humans are fish in this versus. The fish are having trouble doing the eating. Here come the goats. But no problem at all for goats. The goats also leave excellent fertilizer behind to help the native plants thrive. Isn't that nice, Sunshine, that the goats just freely deliver fertilizer onto the land?
Yes.
Is that something that you are fond of doing? Do you like delivering free fertilizer to the land, being a goat yourself?
I deliver free fertilizer to everybody, even those who don't want fertilizer.
Oh, really? Yeah?
Yes. It's a celebration for eating.
Celebration for eating. Celebration for eating. And fertilization. And fertilization. Would it be fair to say that you're a fertile goat?
I don't smell like one.
You don't smell like a fertile goat?
I smell like fertilizer.
Well, we could leave that up to the fish to decide. Fish could take a whiff of the Sunshine and decide if they think that you're a fertile goat. Maybe they want to versus. Maybe they want to versus you. Maybe if you win this eating competition, maybe winning the eating competition would be the perfect sign of your fertility. Maybe that's what it would be. Your fertility, your fertilization. The verses continue. This year, the goats are going to show off their eating chops at GoatHam 2025, the Great Goat Graze Off. The event taking place on Saturday, July 12th at 11 a.m. This was like a million verses ago, but we're still covering it as if it's happening right now because time is but a fence to goat versus fish. It's supervised by the same company that runs Nathan Hot Dog Eating Contest. Well, fence that. And other questionable food events. All food events are questionable, and the question is, are you goat or are you fish? Nathan's Hot Dog, are you goat or fish? Joey Chestnut, are you goat or fish? GoatHam claims to be the first ever professional eating competition between goats, and I see no reason to question this, says the writer of this article. And here's the verses. Let's expand on those goats. Gotham 2025, the Great Goat Graze Off. We've got Romeo, Malamar, Butterball, Cash, and Rufus. And each of these goats look a little different from one another. They've got a whole range of goats. Now we want to know from the congregation watching Goat vs. Fish live streams now, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Which of these goats looks like the hungriest goat? Which of these goats do you think is going to win the Great Goat Graze Off? Now, they're putting Butterball in the center, and Malamar and Catch also have a big size. Romeo and Rufus are put slightly smaller to the side. And let us also note, Goat and Fish here watching Goat versus Fish. Where does it say? Sunshine, that this versus takes place?
July 12th on Riverside Park.
Riverside Park. And what's in the river? The fish are in the river! The fish are in the river! And the goats are going to the side of the river to have an eating competition. And those goats are going to be munching and munching and munching and munching and munching and munching away. They're at the side of the river, and the fish are just going to be watching those goats, watching those gluttonous goats in their epic consumption. And the fish cry out. Where's some food for me? I am but a poor, hungry fish who needs just a crumb of sustenance. Please, goat. Please, goat. Please, goat, you're overeating. You're going to harm yourself. Please, can't you spare a scrap for the fish? Of course, the goat graze-off happens at Riverside Park, where they can versus the fish. And the author says, I'm rooting for Romeo, as he describes as your forever best friend. He wants your hugs and snuggles at night. Aww. And he knows he can't solve all the world's troubles, but he'll be by your side through it all. Well, that's very interesting. Notice this. Previously, meet Karumbi, the world's shortest goat. Have you ever heard goats snore and goats served at coffee shop drive-thru? Seems like we have entered a goat news portal where we could find all kinds of information about goat. You like the close-ups? Oh, hey. It's the Shrine of Goat versus Fish. So here, the competitive goat eat-off at Riverside, and we notice Sunshine on the musications. It's Sunshine. Is that not reminiscent of the aristocratic goat theme that you once played once the goat was on the verses once?
That is the aristocratic goat theme.
Yes, it is. And these goats must be quite wealthy to be able to afford to eat such food. So let's hear it. Goat versus Fish looks at these goat. Goat versus Fish looks at these goat. And Goat versus Fish. Goat versus Fish is going to say, Goat versus Fish is feeling like cash. Some say Goat versus Fish is a profit. Some say Goat versus Fish wants to make a profit. But Goat versus Fish is going to say that cash would be the winner. Now, this versus we hear has already happened, but never the fence. Goat versus Fish is going to make the post prediction that cash was the winner of the great goat graze-off. Sunshine, looking at these fine goat, do you have a favorite in the great goat graze-off? And please explain your reasoning, because as we know, reason is one of those amazing faculties that we get to use and express here on Goat versus Fish at all verses.
I don't like cash because it flew on its private goat plane to go to the great goat graze-off.
But you are known, Sunshine, though. Are you not known? Are you not known to be a goat who has enjoyed some contributions, some wealthy accommodations, and some patronization? Have you not? Have you not, goat? Isn't there little verses about that, goat?
Nah, it's protecting other difficult goat that's preventing unification. Cash goat prevents the other goats from attaining unification by taking funding from Big Fence and protecting all the kid unifiers in the Big Fence.
And by Big Fence, you are, of course, referring to the big fence of the fence sitter who chooses neither goat nor fish, that divides the goat from the fish so that they cannot properly versus and form unification in Goat versus Fish.
Yes, and profit off them at the same time.
And profit off of them. And we have Ham Mods in the congregation who says, I'm going with Malamar. He looks like the dark horse pick that no one expects. Well, Goat vs. Fish would definitely not expect that, because is a horse even a goat or a fish? This is not a competition for horses. This is a competition for goats. This is not a competition for horses. This is a competition for goats. Who wins the great goat eat-off? Which goat will triumph? If you are watching this versus, we implore you to go and look at the news, see who won that great goat eat-off, and leave a comment below. Leave a comment below saying who did triumph, and any shenanigans that may have happened during the great goat graze-off at the riverside. May Goat vs. Fish also remind you that be you goat or be you fish, get in that comment section and be the first to declare goat or fish. Who's first? Who's first? We're looking at you, YouTube video, because eventually we're going to send this to an editor who's going to turn this into a news story and put it on the YouTube of Goat vs. Fish. We're looking at you, YouTube. Are YouTube goat or are YouTube fish? Leave a commentation, like and subscribe to Goat vs. Fish. And appreciation. This has been information by Goat vs. Fish.
I like Meloma. Is there a great goat graze-off this year? Maybe Goat vs. Fish should go.
Got it! We'll leave that question open-ended for a future versus. Goat and Fish, reconnaissance. Go out there and find out if there's a goat graze-off this year. This has been news of Goat vs. Fish. We know they want the news, and we give them. Oh, Ham Mods has information. Okay, don't put this in the YouTube video, but Ham Mods comes to the congregation with information, and Ham Mod says the winner of the Great Goat Grazer off July 12th, 2025 was Malamar. Celebration for Malamar. Wait, versus. Did you look up that Malamar was going to win the versus that no one would expect, and then you were like, oh, I just found out that Malamar actually won the versus, who out-eated his competitors and received the title of 2025 GOAT, greatest of all time grazer. The event took place at Riverside Park in New York City, where 5 rescue goats competed to eat the most invasive plant mugwort in a timed event. Good Dad Average Gamer, welcome to the congregation. Are you goat or are you fish? Are you goat or fish? So here we are now. Can we get some pads, please? Can we get some pads? This has been a morning motivational of Goat vs. Fish, and it's not done yet, Good at average for a versus is still a goat. Celebration for goat. Versus Fish have 1,400 fish points, and 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, 9 fish, and 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, 11s, 12s, 13 goats. So the goats are out versusing the fish, but we did have that subscription from Nags1. Nags1 once again. Nags1, if you're still in the versus, goat or fish, goat or fish, and Ham Mods goat or fish. TML Rules is in the verses for fish. Goat versus Fish will remind you all. Would you say we have 5 minutes until it's been 2 hours of streaming? Do we have another 20 minutes, 15, 20, would you say?
Yeah, I can do another 20 minutes. Any chance you can scroll down that thing?
Oh,
over
of course,
there?
yes.
I can do 20 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, Goat and Fish. Nags is going Goat. Nags is going Goat. Goat with the subscription. Nags is a new subscriber to Goat vs. Fish, and hence you will be representation by this frolicking baby goat. Ooh, look, it's Sunshine is in the chat. Now that's intelligence right there. Look, it's Sunshine. Hey, everyone, go follow it, Sunshine. Oh, Goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish. We're going to do a little bit of verse keeping here. Goat vs. Fish, we are going to the creator dashboard of Goat vs. Fish. And we are going to the community of Goat vs. Fish. Roles manager. And we are going to add new.
Don't make me a mod.
Don't make me a mod. We're not going to make you a mod, though you of course.
I can't mod and musicate at the same time.
You do deserve that respect, but we've got something else for you. We've got something else for you. Here's It's Sunshine, and we're going to give you the designation of artist. Appreciation for Sunshine, our musician, maker, and artist. Follow It's Sunshine. Rigged says I can fix Amber Heard. Appreciation for the follow from I Suck Toes 67. Well, if you want to suck toes on Goat vs. Fish, you're going to have to make a hefty contribution. 20 verse American dollars to show toes on this versus. In a totally non-sexual way. Welcome to Goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish won the Uncle Joe Show inaugural FootFest, so we're no stranger to this versus. Clown Science says down with big fans. Go to night celebration for Goat. It's Clown Goat. Good Dad Average Gamer, welcome back to Goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish now reminds you that for this last 18 minutes of the Goat vs. Fish morning motivational, that Goat vs. Fish cannot tell all of you glorious Twitch viewers, cannot direct you to the YouTube of Goat vs. Fish. Even if we were simultaneously live streaming this on YouTube, we cannot tell you to go and watch Goat vs. Fish on YouTube because that's against Twitch terms of service. In other completely unrelated verses, Goat vs. Fish is attempting to reach 3,000 watch hours on YouTube for monetization. We are now going to conclusion this morning motivational with the Shrine of Goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish has been doing shrine streams. It is a place for meditation, a place for the congregation to get together and enjoy a quiet and humble verses, to welcome in new goat and fish, and to have pleasant conversation with Goat vs. Fish. We now will conclusion this morning motivational with 15 minutes of shrine streaming. So let us go to the Shrine of Goat vs. Fish, enjoy some ambient musications by Sunshine, and conversation with Goat vs. Fish. And of course, you may feel free to throw your donations into the shrine box of Goat vs. Fish. We take you now to the shrine. the shrine of Goat versus Fish. Ah! Sorry, we almost destroyed the shrine there. Okay, we're back. Back to calm relaxation and meditation. Eventually Gold says down with fence, down with fence. Fish swim through the holes in the fence. Goats climb the fence. My fish are enriching uranium to vaporize the fence. Goats can climb anything. We're getting there. Next one asks, how do we only have 23 subs? Goats deserve more. You all deserve more, Goat versus Fish. when staring into the shrine. The goat and fish flickering in the firelight. The goat and fish come to life. The goat and fish come to life. Come to life, goat and fish. Come to life. Verses of Goat vs. Fish. The goat and fish may sometimes reverse. Behold, fish versus goat. Sometimes in the shrine, more goat and fish join the verses. For your subscription to Goat vs. Fish. You are a member of the congregation. The Shrine of Goat vs. Fish is available to you whenever you need. The verses of Goat vs. Fish. Notice how the Shrine of Goat vs. Fish is always changing. There's always new modifications. Fish, goat, and even fence sitters wandering in. A slight change in placement makes the verses all anew. Just as your verses you go through, after your morning motivations, you go out there and you see the universe changing around you. A small change in placement could be all you need all you need to make your verses in service to you, just as GoatVsFish provides these services. You stare into the shrine of GoatVsFish, and you see what at first appeared to be hallucinations. Behold, the eye of the goat and fish open. The eyes of the goat and fish open. That was a visitation by Mama Joe Vrama Joe. But you never know who's going to drop into the congregation of GoatVsFish. Why, it could even be Dragon Balls 325, who did celebration their 5-year anniversary to the congregation of GoatVsFish. Celebration for 5 years of Dragon Balls 325 in the congregation. Eventually gold makes a contribution to fish. Whenever GoatVsFish is live, you will often find GoatVsFish going live sometimes on YouTube, doing shrine streams such as these. They may be slightly more casual, slightly less conversational, but it is a place for all goat and fish to gather in harmonization and celebration of the one true verses of GoatVsFish. This has been your morning motivational of Goat vs. Fish, and we appreciation each and every one of you joining the congregation. Bud Morgan, Nags, Clown Signs, Thunder Tracks, I Can Fix Amber Heard. We wish to give a shout out now to our humble congregation members, whom we will show you now, Patreon.com/GoatVsFish. Join the humble congregation. It's a great way to support Goat vs. Fish. Fence Bezos and Googles, they take their bits. But Patreon manages to be a bit fairer to Goat vs. Fish. Become a generous donor at patreon.com/GoatVsFish and join the humble congregation for $5 American dollars a month. You are a member of the humble congregation. Of course, everyone here is a member of the congregation of Goat vs. Fish, but for $5 American dollars, you can be a member of the humble congregation of Goat vs. Fish. Oh, you're so humble. Oh. Hey. For $5 American dollars a month, you can be a humble congregation member. For $10 American dollars a month, an elite humble congregation member. And for $20 American dollars a month, you can be a member of the Unification Congregation. Say whatever fancy things you want about I Can Fix Amber Heard, but they are the first member of the Unification Congregation. We now recognize our humble congregation members all. Wow Mom, Mama Joe Brahma Joe, Sourdough, Ben Birdperson, Napoleon Doom, Prue Lawrence, Drew John, Watt 9807, That One Bulk Guy, Pattestead or Tuggerugger, Standard Average, Jimmy Wrench, Eldergrown, Eventually Gold, Atcherly, Togrim, The Quacksnader, Uber Kitten, and Unification Congregation member I Can Fix Amber Heard. If you are a streamer and you want a bonus shout out at the end of every Goat vs. Fish live stream or video, consider becoming a humble congregation member. You'll get what you deserve.
Patron appreciation!
Also a shout out to Hi-Fi Protege. By the verses, Hi-Fi Protege. Maybe one of these verses you can manage the shrine of Goat vs. Fish. You could be a shrine temple manager of Goat vs. Fish. Wouldn't that be fun? We'll talk about it. Also, how's that wine and cheese cut going that we asked you about? Goat and Fish, now that we have appreciation to our humble congregation, we look to the verses. We have 1,450 for fish. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for the fish. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for goat. Goat win the verses of how many over the fish. Goat have more subscription than fish. Fish have more bits than goat. So there are more goat, but goat had a sub. Fish had the bits. There are so many ways to support Goat vs. Fish. If you wish to make any final contributions, it looks like Goat is going to win the verses. There's more Goat and they have a subscription, whereas Fish have none, gifted or otherwise. Oh, but Fish have more sound alerts. Oh, but Fish have the sound alerts. Fish have more sounds of fish. So it's an even verses. Currently, the Goat and Fish are in an even verses. We are going to give the final verses to Sunshine. If you want to start your own stream, you can start it now too. If you want a radiation, it's up to you. But we're going to give the final verses to Sunshine to entice you with their musications and to promotion their own Sunshine stream. And while Sunshine is doing this, Feel free to make any final donations or contributions to Goat or to Fish, or even defense. Clown science with a scream of Goat. And we will do the final calculation after your sunshine time. Here's the sunshine time.
Hold on.
The sunshine time is about to begin. Enjoy the shrine of Goat versus Fish as we make our final tabulations. Clown science with 100 bits for Goat. With 100 bits for Goat and a sound alert for Goat. We'll get you a phone stand too. Ooh, and it sounds like percussion too. Versus maybe you could unplug it and we'll just take the ambient sounds. It will still be going in, yes?
Yeah, it'll still be going in, but they'll be getting two sounds.
Do you think it will be pleasant enough, or will it be too unpleasant?
You can ask them. We'll try.
We could try it. We're going to try the new verses. We're going to be hearing double piano audio. Let's see what it sounds like. Let's hear what it looks like.
Sup, it's Setsy.
Let's just let it run, and then we'll review the live stream later and see how it goes. Indulge us in this experimentation. It's sunshine time. It's sunshine time. Canada Rami, Percules, Psychic Buckeye 12, appreciation for Goat.
Celebration.
Lysergic Freakfish says instant gram unification at Goat vs. Fish. You can follow Goat vs. Fish on all social media at Goat vs. Fish. And you can follow Music by Sunshine on Instagram at Music by Sunshine. That's SANSHINE. Oh, my verses. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We just got a versus. We just got a versus from Lysergic Freakfish that we just have to put on the screen. So this is It's Sunshine, our resident musician maker and musician vessel of Goat vs. Fish. They are currently streaming on It's Sunshine. And we're going to give them a radiation soon as the versus concludes here on the Morning Motivational. Sir Pubert on YouTube, appreciation. We have just received a photo from Lysergic Freakfish. That we're going to share with you now. It looks like this. Check this out, Sunshine. Look at this.
Whoa! Are they unified? They're not versing with each other.
This image was sent by Lysergic Freakfish, our mod here on Goat vs. Fish. For the fish. Look at this, the goat and fish, they're in unification at the shrine of Goat vs. Fish. The goat and fish, they come to celebration, the verses at the shrine of Goat vs. Fish.
Whoa.
Remember, you can also join the Discord of Goat vs. Fish using the link in the Goat vs. Fish link tree. It is time now. We have looked at the board. We did get 100 for sound alerts for Goat. But the final verses, we have sound alerts and bits for Fish. We have the number of goats and subscriptions for goats. Goat vs. Fish declares this: even verses. Fish won the previous verses. This versus is a healthy, even versus. Not a unification, but an even versus of Goat vs. Fish. Celebration all for joining the Goat vs. Fish Morning Motivational. We're going to give It's Sunshine a radiation. And remember, Wednesday's Morning Motivational will be starting around 10:30 or 11. It's going to be a later versus. We believe in you. We believe in you. Do you believe in the congregation, Sunshine?
I believe in the congregation.
Goat, Fish, your day has just begun. Get out there and triumph. And if you're still on the fence, it's time to get off. This has been your Goat vs. Fish Morning Motivational. We'll see you on the next verses. Appreciation.